Everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to zip files or directories in Flutter macOS application and save it to where the user feels like. Now I have already made a separate video on this, but that was pretty simple. Like, we were creating the archive where the user selected the folder, which was not correct, and also we were not zipping files. Here we can zip both files as well as folders or directories in a Flutter macOS application. So let's get started. So first, as usual, just create a Flutter macOS application. Then you have to add this particular import, flutter services.dart. Then scroll down. Here we have this my home page widget. So I have refactored it to be a stateful widget. Here we have created a method channel because we need to write some native code. So I have named it as Zip platform. So same name you will have to use it on native macOS side as well. Then here I have just created one build scaffold safe area. This is the column. Then here is our text button, and the name of the button is import, and on click of it we just do zip channel invoke method import. Okay, and here once it is imported properly, I am just returning boolean data. So yeah, and again we'll have to create one method name import on native macOS side as well. Then here I have another text button called archive convert to zip, and on press of it we just do zip channel invoke method called archive, and whatever we get we just assign to a bool value and then print it out. So yeah, that's it on the Flutter or Dart side. Next you will have to go to your Flutter application, go to macOS and double click on this runner.exe workspace. It will open it for you in Xcode. So yeah, let's just wait for it to open. So here is our project, and first what you will have to do, you will have to click on runner, go select runner in targets, go to sign in and capabilities, and here you will have to select this read and write permission for user selected file, as well as over here as well read write select for user selected file. Then you will have to go to info, and here inside exported type identifiers you will have to click on the plus button. You won't be seeing this, but by clicking on this plus button you will see this. Next go to sign in and capabilities again and copy this bundle identifier first. Then go to info tab again, go to exported type identifier. First in description you have to give zip document type. Next in identifier it should be your bundle identifier which we have copied dot zip document type, and conforms to it should be public.data. Okay, then inside extension we write zip, and inside my type we write application/zip. So this is very important. Once you do that, you need to create two Swift files. So just right click new empty file and first give name as zip document. I have already created it. Then do the same thing and create another file called zip manager, like I have already created it. So I will just delete this untitled file which I have created. So here inside zip document we have this particular struct called zip document which extends file document. Here we first initialize the data, and we get the data inside the init method as well. Then here we have this readable content type of type zip document type. So I will show you how I have created this inside zip manager, so I will just show it to you. Then here inside init we take the read configuration, and then we just do configuration.file.regular file contents, and then assign it to data. Then here we have another method called file wrapper which also takes a configuration of write configuration, and then we here also the return type is file wrapper. Then we just return file wrapper, then we do regular file with contents, pass the data to it. Okay, then we have a zip manager over here. So here we import foundation as well as uniform type identifiers. Then here we create an extension of ut type, and this is the zip document type which I was talking about. Now this particular part should be your bundle identifier. So I made a mistake, so I'll just come to exported type identifier. This was my bundle identifier, right? Actually your bundle identifier is inside sign in and capabilities, which is same. So go to zip manager and I'll paste it like this. Then here we have this extension URL as well. Then we have this zip manager of enum zip error. So this is how we are specifying errors for different errors. Then we create an ns file coordinator as well as a file manager, then one for temporary directory as well. Then we have this zip method. If sources is empty, then we just throw an error. If not, then we just map over it and then do start accessing secured scope resource. If the result contains false, then if it does not contains false, then we just print this line and proceed ahead. Then here we create a source folder as well. So I have written a method for this. Then inside defer do, we just do sources.forEach, and then we just do stop accessing secured scope resource, and then we just here do file manager.remove item, pass our source folder to it. Then at the very last we create this zip document. So this is the create source folder which take the sources URL. If sources is empty, then we just throw zip error source not provided. If sources.count is equal to 1 and sources equal to sources.first, and if it is a directory, then we create a temporary directory. Then we check file exists, remove that file and copy the new file, then return the temp folder. And for else for other cases, like we create that, like append this archive to our temporary directory. Again check file exists, remove the file, then create the directory out of it. Then we just loop over it. Then we get the last path component from our file name. Then we just do file manager.copy item, pass our URL. Then we just do temp folder.appending path component, passing the file name. Then here we have this create zip document. So here we have created this coordinator error, then a normal error, and then a zip document. Then we just do coordinator.coordinate, reading item at passing the source, options is for uploading, and error as coordinator error. And here we have this reader URL. So we just do for data contents of pass the reader URL. Then here we have the zip document of data. Then we guard let zip else throw the error, and here we return the zip. Okay, then we go to main Flutter window over here. So first you have to import uniform type identifiers. Also one more thing, go to runner, go to general, and you will have to update to at least macOS 11.0 over here as well as over here, because the API which we are using requires at least macOS 11. So again go to main Flutter window. Here we have this file URLs, then we have this zip manager. This is the exported URL and this is the error. Here we are initializing method channel result. This is basically used for sending data from native macOS side to Flutter side. Then we have this particular method. So this code is present by default, and also you should be seeing this line of code present by default. So in between these two lines we write first create a Flutter method channel by passing the zip name. Now this name is similar to what we have defined it on the Flutter side. Then we just do like method call handler, check which method was called, and here we also initialize our method channel result. If it is import, then we just do ns open panel, allow multiple selection true, choose directory true, choose files true, and then we do open panel dot begin. If result is okay, then we just assign the URLs to our file URLs and send true back to Flutter side. Instead of true, you can also send file URLs back to Flutter side, but then you will have to change the return type for this particular thing to string or however you are sending it. I mean, this is I think an array of string, right? I'm not sure if you can send array of string, maybe you can, but yeah, you can check that. And then archive, we just do zip manager.zip, passing our file URLs, and here is our ns save panel, and here we just do save panel dot allow content type, passing our zip document type. Then save panel dot name field string value equal to archive dot zip. Then we just do save panel dot begin. If result is okay, then we get the URL out of it. Then we just do zip document dot data dot write to URL options atomic self dot exported URL equal to URL, and here we just do self dot error equal to error, and here we write it for the catch clause as well, and this is the default clause. So yeah, that should be it. Now let's run the application. So I'll just run Flutter run. I'll just press 1. So hopefully this should be pretty quick. Let me check if I forgot to tell you anything. So I've told you this. I have also told you this one as well. This is very important, do not forget this. So yeah, I think that should be it. Okay, and here I'll click on open anyway. So this is our Flutter application. Click on import. So now what I'll do is I'll just go to our file explorer, and inside my folder I have three images. I'll just move one outside the folder. Now I'll just go to our picker, and I'll select the image as well, sorry, not this one, image as well as our folder, and I'll try to zip it. I'll click on open, and I'll click on archive, convert to zip, and I'll save to the downloads folder. So here you can see it has been saved to downloads folder where the user wanted. If I unzip it, here you can see the image as well as the folder with two images. So hopefully you got the point. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.